So I'm going to show you how we're going to set up this infused Santa Maria style spice rub that I have. You know, I love California cuisine, and nothing says California like a tri-tip. It's actually a difficult cut of meat to get in other parts of the country. So I have 1/3 of a cup of our infused sugar, and just so you guys know, when I do these sugars, they're really recipe based. So I have kind of an base infusion with the grain alcohol, and then per the amount of sugar I'm going to use and per the serving size, I do a little math, I do a little equation, and we're able to get a pretty approximate dose. And I really like to shoot for about 10 milligrams of THC or cannabinoids per serving size. So it's really about how many people you're serving and how much you're going to use. That's how you get those ratios. So let's throw this together. I got the turbinado sugar that's already infused. I have some black pepper, some salt, some garlic powder, onion powder, some celery salt, some smoked paprika, and 2 types of chili powder. And then here we have a little mix of some sage, some dried rosemary, and some cumin. So all these get mixed up together. We're going to just toss it with our hands and then rub it on this meat. We're going to wrap it in plastic, and we're going to save it till tomorrow when we're going to throw it on the smoker. So we're going to use the smoker, and anytime you're doing meat, when you're trying to make an infusion, it's really important to keep the heat under control. The heat is the thing that's going to break down and denature those cannabinoids and make them essentially wasted and not active anymore. Just like when you combust cannabis, when you smoke it or when you vaporize it, you're burning off all those cannabinoids. So we keep the heat in the 200 range, never really even goes above 225. And that not only gives you a really nice slow smoke and does wonders for this meat and makes it really, really moist and tender, but it also, you know, protects and preserves what we're trying to do with this infusion, which is keep these cannabinoids intact until you get to eat them. I keep the overall dosing pretty light across the board because it is sort of like a family style thing, and I don't really want to be a nanny telling people how much they should eat. So I make sure that my guests know it's left up to their discretion, and I kind of give them a recommended portion size. I love family style meals, infused or not. I think it's a great way to get together with your friends. I think you're going to start seeing a lot more kind of potlucks. What we're really going to do if we leave any on the table or on the board is we're going to just diminish the overall cannabinoids, which isn't the worst thing, because nothing it would be worse to go the other way, I think. So one thing you want to keep in mind is I have all this rub all over my hands here, and I can't stress enough, do not lick your fingers, okay? You got a lot of food to cook still. You just got to stay focused, save it for tomorrow. So the tri-tip has come out of the smoker. It took just about 2 hours. I really like using the tri-tip for these infused meats because it smokes so quickly. And again, like I've already said, we didn't get the heat too high, and we've kept the cannabinoids intact on the surface of now what is the bark of the tri-tip. So I'm going to give it a slice. Just look at the color on that meat. It is so pink, and this is something I love about using a smoker. You get just wonderful crust on the outside and just really tender pink meat in the middle. It's just perfect mid-rare. Couldn't have done it better.